Grand Rising, everyone. I am Stardust Diamond. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being alive today. Thank you for roof, food, and clothes. Amen. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am smart. I am creative. I am confident. I am strong. I can adapt. I can grow my own garden. I can manifest a better Mother Earth. And I can treat others the way I want to be treated, so it'd be a peaceful Mother Earth. Amen. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining. Send lots of love, light, healing, and protections to all. Every single day is gratitudes and thankful. Always thankful for the roof and food and clothes, so much abundance and grateful. Grateful and thankful for the animals, for the trees. Thank you for the journey and continuing to grow, to get stronger. As we grow and get stronger, this whole journey is about our motions of our chakras. Each step in life, we step to realize that we need to break these bad habits. And one of my bad habits is saying no to smoking. It's not good at all. And I am going to stop at the end of December. I'm going to stop after that, so my health can get better, my circulations can get better, maybe my myofascial will go away. Like, just health-wise, right? We need to let go of these junk foods and these other foods that they keep feeding us and stuff, and find another way to eat good food that's not sprayed on or anything else on it, healthy as a pie. And on my journey would be eating no meat. That was my first one I did. I stopped. I haven't ate meat for 6 years. I'm going to continue to stop eating meat. And that first thing is I just stopped. Completely stopped. I stopped eating meat. I just stopped. Completely. I was like, just stop. Didn't eat it again. Just stopped. And it was hard, because I lost a lot of weight. And I went really skinny, and I was really weak, and that for a period of time, because of, like, when you stop, so you used to eating something so much, and then you stop, and it's like a shock to your body, right? But, you know, I'm strong enough to get through it, and then find other food that I can eat, and I have to continue to do more research in the food I eat, and find more stuff that's protein for me instead, because I got to find another way to get protein, right? And there's always other ways, right? And then I stopped drinking Coca-Cola Pop. I used to drink Coca-Cola Pop a lot. It was bad. You know, that pop is not good at all. You know, I stopped doing that. That was my next thing. And then junk food. I completely stopped eating junk food then. I do eat kind of chocolate bars now and then. I gotta stop doing that. But everything's a process, right? We are the ones who control what goes in our body. We're the ones who choose our reality. We're the one who choose everything. This is our choices. Everybody's got choices. Either you can be not so nice to people, or you can be kind to people no matter what they're acting like. You just continue to be kind and be you. Just the other people have a lot of problems in life that takes the reflection out on people every single day. Every single day they take whatever is going on to them onto others, and it's not so nice. And then there's people that do stuff anyways, and it's a repeated program that a lot of people have. Everything's a repeat. They won't change. They keep rewinding back, same thing over and over and over and over. Like my brother's been doing it for like 6 years. He keeps reversing back, because the inorganic ones do give him the, it's not acceptable. They do stuff to people every single day, the inorganic ones, as they're continuing doing that to the people, on the brothers and sisters. As I've seen everything that's happening around the world, no matter where you are, what you are, how you talk, whatever you are in that illusional world, you guys are all the same. Completely all the same. Like, I can see it, and I can feel it, and it's just a different way you may talk or something like that, but you guys all got like similar stories and the same pattern. Everything's about pattern. They got everything in reverse. They keep saying people who are good are good. They're saying those people are bad. Putting false information into people's heads in the matrix media, right? Constantly, like what they're doing here in this, like all these country names and stuff are all illusion. It's best for people just to unite as one, unite as one people, one race, one religion, one love, just one on earth. Doesn't matter what country names and stuff, but over here right now it's happening more over here, where I definitely I am not going to comply to your digital ID. Absolutely not. I'm not getting track and trace, and you're not getting in my personal bubble. You're not going to make it like it's high school and have points and scores and make your rules and stuff like that. No, that's just what the Matrix wants. That's why I'm so proud to see and continue to see brothers and sisters stand up all around the world saying no. There's more brothers and sisters over here too, are also standing up in the so-called Toronto, Ontario. And that's like an hour and a half away from where I am for driving. I don't drive. I don't drive a vehicle. Unfortunately, I don't. But, that's how far it is, and that's where it's from, where it is. And people standing up for the freedom and saying no to a lot of the stuff. And the inorganic ones here, I absolutely do not agree with how they're dealing with the sports and what they're doing with schools. It's not right, okay? You have no right to tell a child and make a child say that if they are a female, you're trying to make them to be the opposite either way. You have no right to do that to young children, okay? That is not education. You do not have men that go in there and dress as females to read books and have very inappropriate books and very secretive and doing, like, keeping away from parents and stuff is not acceptable. Like, you're lucky that my child is 15 now, right? And I had to, even when he went to this program school, like when he was little, these books, and like JK, like 4 or 5 years old, I think he was 5 at the time, and they were having like, kids are older, like grade 9 or grade 10, you introduce them to the proper of their stages about things. You can't be having this cartoon stuff showing inappropriate things of girls, guys, and stuff. That's very inappropriate. You don't need to teach children as grooming. They don't need that when they're small. Okay, absolutely not. Yeah, I know this is a complete program school. Okay, I've gone through plenty of stuff and deal with the program schools. I don't accept how they are, and I will still continue, even though my son is a bit brainwashed with some of the media on the phone, which unfortunately, I'm going to start cutting him down some time off of that, because that's where he's getting all this other information that's lying from the media. Then I'm clashing with them. But I love him dearly. I will love him for whatever he is. I will give me a sec. I'm just frustrated. Trying to deprogram him from the school, from the narcissist partner. It's just ongoing battle, right? Everything will be okay, I think I'm just gonna go find my cats. Everything's just so overwhelming and so frustrated these days. Everything just keeps on going, alright? Hello, Midnight. Hey, baby. He'll get there. I love him dearly, and it'll take time, and hopefully when the truth comes out on the media, he will start seeing the truth and change. But till then, I'll just keep on going. Keep on going. I see my babies make me happy. Yeah. Come on. No, we talk about you guys after, to everybody on your channel. Yeah, this is all my stuff. I gotta find my other tarot cards. I know. Are you rubbing my leg? Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh, I had it zoomed right in because of outside. Yeah, it's just really happening over here with the rainbow flag and the stuff, and the people, are speaking up, and they're allowing these men that are dressed in like girl stuff into bathrooms, into the school change rooms, and into sports. That's not right. Okay, you're not going to change. Okay, you're always going to be a male, you're always going to be a female. Your insides and I don't understand your chromosomes or whatever that is. You're not going to change with who you are on the inside and your bones and your structures. Men's are much stronger. They got bones and stuff, and the females. So in the change rooms, it's absolutely, positively not acceptable. They should not be in there with young females. If I was there, I would make sure to stay into the dressing room and make sure I scout that person out. That's not acceptable. See, this is what the Indiana ones want, right? I hear you, okay? The inorganic ones want, right? This is what they do. They're putting all this stuff into us and causing this destructions. Alright, I don't have anything wrong with people being gays, lesbians, bi, but I have a problem with it being in school and teach to the little tiny ones, and then continue having it in the high schools. That's where I cross the line with that. Alright, absolutely not. And then Toronto, Toronto Zoo. They had one of those guys that dressed like a girl read books to people there. We won't be going to that zoo no more, I tell you that. That is not acceptable. When you pull events like that, like here is corrupted right now. I pray for Galaxy Federations, Donald Trump, all you beautiful souls. We need your help. Us brothers, sisters, they're all standing up, speaking loud. They keep allowing these people who have done stuff to kids and then done other felonies and that. They keep allowing them to get out, and continue to go out. Like they go in and then jail and out jail instead of staying in the system. They keep letting them out, keep causing the same problems because that's what they want. And then people, they're all uppity about 51 state. I don't think they understand. You just give me a second here. I'm going to start reading. Like, I have a memory problem, and for some reason I just forget. And that I'm getting a lot better since I have mentor Ismail. Mentor Infinite Waters, real smart. Okay, which one was it in? I think it was in the first book. Oh, I'm talking about Ismail right now. I'm gonna get Infinite's other book he's got. That's 500 page. I will get that eventually. There it is. He talks about in the days to come, we will no longer be a world with over 300 countries, all independent and separated and from one another. As revealed, we will integrate our world into 22 federation regions known as the governments of the world and the Commonwealth of Nations. This information was revealed by one who head of the office of the planetary Christ known as Lord. Forgive me if I don't pronounce these words right. I'm going to spell it. Maitreuya. Acting under that name, has already signed the convergence of the United Nations and the new Commonwealth Nations federal regions that will align in the Galaxy Federation. With no further said here is coming to the New World structure. And we got the Russian Federation, the old Asian Federations, the VEDIC Federation, all kinds, the Easter Island Federation, just a lot of the Himalayan Federation. Now, they're all going to be different federations. Now, for here in Canada, I can't pronounce this word either. Okay, it's called the GAB OUCAS Federation. That federation will include Canada and islands, USA, Mexico, Alaska, and Greenland. And also he put there's the Atlanteans Federations will consist of Madagascar, South Africa, Switzerland, BOTS, Swana, Namibia. I don't even know all these words and these countries. Mozambique, Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Angelo, Martis, Reunion Island, and Comoros. There's the Babylon Federations, that's like Turkey, Syrian, Iraq, Lebanon, Cyprus, Georgia, Armenia, and Kuwait. Like, that's just different federations that have what they have in there. They have the Holy Federation, the European Federation, the Freedom Federation, the Babylon Federation, the Pecan Throne Federations, the Oceanic Federations. Like, it has all different, as the program's names, all in each individual's federations, right? And you guys, this is always gratitudes, is Ismail Perez's books. At the end of his first book, it is the Our Cosmic Origins. I got all three. I think he's doing another one. I got the purple one that has Our Cosmic Origins, the black one, and then I got the Secret of Government one he has. That's the one I want to read first, and then I'll read all the other ones because I think that's what he prefers you to read first. See, sooner or later we will join. But with all the messes and the problems that is continue going on with the corrupted police, some of them are corrupted, like, it's not acceptable how they're standing up or they're following what the organic ones are saying. Like, they should stand up and realize, this is not acceptable with how they treat people and how they deal with things and situations, right? Like, for example, as I told, this happened to me. I was riding my bike, my blinker went out. I was going along a street. Hi, Nighty and Nala. Hey, girls. Are you guys enjoying the heated blanket? Yeah. You just made me forget what I was talking about because you guys are so pretty. Yeah, I did. Oh, for goodness sakes. What was I saying? I got distracted by you guys. Oh, it's okay. I'll remember.